welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a lot of drugstore. I finally got a whole bunch of drugstore that I've been wanting to try, test out, and everything in my video. So I got some CoverGirl, the sticks. I got the NYX Glaze. I got some CoverGirl Yummy Clean Fresh Yummy Blur lipsticks. Just a whole bunch of stuff that I got from Essence, CoverGirl, LA Color, whole nine guys. So we are going to be doing a lot of testing out and everything. So the first thing is primer. I have two different primers. One is from Maybelline. The other one is from Pacifica. This is called the Dream Light Illuminating Cloud Primer. Then we have the Poreless Jelly Hydrating Blur Primer with niacinamide. So I'm going to do one on each side. Again, I'm going to test the stuff out separately. I was going to do a separate video, and I was going to do a new drugstore part 1 and 2. But I decided I want to try a lot of stuff out and everything, and I just want to play with it, see how it works, all that. But I will, like I said, will be testing stuff out separately by itself and give you guys a full review later on in a monthly roundup or likes, favorite, or whatever video that I decided to put in. So this right here is a light cloud forming primer with grip power by adding a touch of brightness illuminating for your skin. Provable with amazing natural benefits, ingredients, all that. So basically this is almost like the Milk Edition. So you guys know they came out with the Milk Edition. It was the foaming cloud, and it basically was doing the same. I was supposed to do the same thing, give hydrating, glowy type of look. So has same type of pump and everything. So we're gonna go ahead, like I said, I'll do on this side, then I'll do the other primer on the other side, and we will see which one works. Cause only have luckily one foundation or one skin tint. So let's go ahead, and it does have that cloud type of feel. It's very watery like the Milk one. It feels like it really does not have a gripping. It literally feels like it's lightweight. So, I don't know about the gripping part of it. Maybe I put too much or something. Because it does feel very like watery. So let me go ahead and rub this in and see if I feel any difference. See if I see any glow like it says. I could probably see a tiny bit of glow. The gripping part, I really don't know. I don't think it has like any gripping type of product. Where the heck did my one thing go? I lost it, as usual in this video. But, yeah. Okay. Maybe there's an itsy bitsy tiny gripping, but you don't feel like anything really. So, yeah. It literally feels like nothing. So it really has very little glow, like tiny bit of glow. So we'll see. Like again, I'll be testing this out and see how long the makeup lasts, and if it stays on, if give that real illuminated grippy type of look. So next we have the Poreless Jelly one. This one is 24-hour hydrating blur primer and everything. So I'm going to put on this side. And again, this is almost like the e.l.f. one. You guys know that e.l.f. has like the pore filling with the power grip and the niacinamide one that they came out with. So let me rub this in. This feels not as light as the Pacific one. It feels literally very cooling, has a little cooling feel to it. And we'll let that dry, and then we're going to go over everything else. So I'm actually going to put on a lip gloss. This is from the Love It Cocoa Latte brand from Essence. They had a whole bunch of stuff like this that they had, and it literally looked like a donut shape, like a piping, and it comes out like this. So unfortunately, I don't like the applicator. It just feels really just so. I'm going to use my hand and I'm going to put some on my lip. Just I mean, the color pretty. Don't get me wrong. I like the color. It smelled really good. I need my one thing. Did I really drop it again? I think I did. Give me one moment. I got to get something. That's what it look like. Like I said, it's pretty. I like it, but I just don't like the applicator towards this. So yeah. Oh, so you pull it and then you push it down. So, but it does got very good pigmented. So, has very good pigmented. It kind of does smell like chocolate, but unfortunately artificial chocolate, not the actual chocolate. So, next we're going to go to the NYX, and it said to help prevent sunburn and everything and all that. So, it's a skin tint sunscreen with SPF. So, I'm going to try, this is actually a good shade. I got my shade in, what is it? 2 Vanilla Bean Butter. And you guys can see it's not that runny and all that. So I'm going to use a sponge and all of that. And we are going to put this on. Yeah, this is definitely a good shade for me. And we're going to see on one side. And I know people do this all the time. So we're just going to do this. A little bit of this. A little bit of this. And that. So wipe the rest on here. I know people just no, hopefully not. Okay, so first of all, it is somewhat a medium coverage. It does give it like a little bit of coverage because you think of skin tint. Most skin tint, if I've known, it has very little coverage. The reason why they call it skin tint because it's supposed to look like your skin and lightweight and everything. This does give you great coverage, and this actually looked like a perfect shade, which I'm so freaking happy. I love when I get stuff that is exactly my shade and everything. So, yeah. I don't think it smells like anything. No. So this does give a good, like, light to medium coverage. It gives a little glow. And it has SPF in it. And I feel like it's actually going over the primer pretty good on both sides. So it doesn't look like it's like kicking up or anything like that. So yeah, both sides seem to be holding the primer, the found skin tint really well. My NYX concealer. And we're just going to conceal. Oh, before we do that, we're actually going to try some cream blush and highlight on all that. So I did get the, like I said, the CoverGirl cream blush, but then I got the LA Color Cloud Bounce that has the blush and the bronzer. We're going to try one on one side. Actually, we're going to switch. I know these are popular, but I kind of want to do a full face of CoverGirl, so we're going to do a different one. We're definitely going to compare. So we're going to do this formula and this, because this does has a bronzer and a blush, and so does this. So I really want to try both, and we will do the other one in another video, because I am going to try some of these in part 2, because I do have some more stuff. So it comes with a cream blush and a bronzer, and it's called the Bouncy Blush. Now this is almost like what I have. You guys admitted they came out with the Bouncy Glow Envy bronzer and blush. Now they came out with this one right here. It's called On the Cloud 9. So we'll do one side on this side and the other side on this side, and we'll compare which one's more easier to do before we do this. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take one of my brushes that I like using for this, and this one right here, and we're going to first do the bronzer. And this is a more cream to powder type bronzer, which I love, and it feels just like the other one that I have, and the shades are so beautiful. So this will look like, so first we're going to do the bronzer on one side, then we're going to use the resistor formula on the other side. So I'm going to do here, and this shade is really beautiful. It blends out amazingly. I really do like the LA Color one that they had before, and it looks beautiful. Like I said, it's a little sheer. You can build this up. I got the shade Misty Mauve. So at the shade I got in this, it had several different shades that you guys could pick from. I got this all off of Ultra and all that. Some I bought actually in the store, so you can get this stuff in the store and all that. So you can see it's a very light bronzer, but it's very like blendable and all that. So next we're gonna do the one from this formula. I am, like I said, I'm gonna try the CoverGirl ones because I've heard a lot of hypes on those too. But I just kind of want to try a lot of stuff. So this is called the Butter Glow and Go bronzer. I got mine in Beach Bum Plum, and all that. So again, it has a bronzer on one side and a blush on the other side. So you can see this bronzer right here is a little bit deeper than the one from LA Color, and then you have the blush side, which is almost the same as the LA Color one. So let me go ahead and I'm going to draw this on here. I'm going to do this side with this bronzer. We're going to see if it's blendable and all of that. And I'm going to use the same brush. I love to use brush for blush and bronzer because I feel like it just blends. It is the e.l.f. Complexo Duo. And, ooh, I like this too. So this does blend out beautifully. Even over the foundation, skin tint, it's not taking any of it up. As you can see, it's almost the same shade as the LA Color, and it's not picking up any foundation, skin tint and everything. So this so far is really beautiful. So yeah, I like it. So far it's going good. Okay, so next we're gonna do the blush, and I think I have another one of these because I kind of like going back and forth. Yeah. So we're going to use a different one that's for blush. Now we won't mix the bronzer and blush together. And this one you can tell is a little bit pigmented. So, yeah, I would be careful. And we're just going to do it on this side. Ooh, that is pretty and pigmented. So, a little bit goes a long way, but it's beautiful. And we're just going to blend it out. That's a beautiful blush, and it does a lot of blending. I like that. It does beautiful blending. Okay, so now the Physician Formula one, and I'm just going to draw this on here, same spot, And we're going to use the blush. Okay, so some bronzer came off of this, so in a way that's not good because it just means that it kind of will lift up the foundation in a way. But it's beautiful, it's blending out, it looks nice. Yeah, so again, does not really look like it's like blending out the foundation, so it's gonna go over with my sponge and just kind of go over the spot. And we look more blendable, and you can see, yeah. So either one, I'm definitely gonna try this separate, but so far I like you both. Okay, next we're gonna do concealer. So do a little bit of concealer and everything, and then we could do setting powder. So I do a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna put that underneath the eyes. Little bit goes a long way. Just gonna do it right like this. And this will kind of help out the creases and everything. And just use a little brush to blend. And we'll use a little bit on the nose. Conceal that. A little bit to conceal this, especially up here since I have freaking, I don't know why, a big pimple. Oh, I hate pimples really too. It's just something I do not like. Okay, so let me blend that. Okay. Now, I do have powder. I have two different kind of powder. Again, one from LA Color. This is a brightening and loosening set powder. And then I have the Essence Loose Set. So this comes with all three, as you guys can see, shades. So the cool thing about this one is that I am going to use one of it for underneath the eyes, and you can actually take this part out and decide what you want to do, and then the next time I'm going to mix all of it together. Like I said, I wanted to use both, so we're going to use both. So first I'm going to peel off the little thing that comes with it. I can make these little things. Shouldn't be as difficult to pull. Here we go. So, like I said, cut all three. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pink shade. More likely, probably this lavender. It comes with a pink peach, lilac, and all that. So I'm going to do the peachy one. And we're going to do this underneath the eyes. And then, like I said, the next time I'm going to mix it all together, see what it's like. Because I really want to do the peach first. So, let me get my brush. And let me tap out the underneath the eyes. Like I said, the other one we're going to definitely be using underneath all over and see how that works. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, mix it around, I'm going to see what the peach does. And I'm going to look up and just tap it. And probably just tap it and see what it does. Ooh, this one, Lily. You don't see, you see a lot of blurring, you know. Fine lines, yay. Okay, I have my puff. Let me get another puff. I'm going to do this with a puff and see. Nice clean one. Okay, so let me use a clean puff and we'll just tap a lot of stuff out. I do like that. It's a little blurring. I mean, it has a little bit of fine line, my fine lines, but we will see. Okay, I like that. That does give a little bit of blurring. Doesn't look that dry or cakey. I mean, okay, we will definitely see next time. Now, we're going to be doing the other one, the LA color one. And we are going to see how this one looks. And this is supposed to be a brightening, loosing, setting powder. So basically it says it's supposed to correct, bright, and set. So it includes with a tool. So that's what it look like. And it does have a little bit of the little thing to hold it. So it does have one of these, which I'm so excited. And it does have like a little mesh. Woo! Which just popped out. Oh, okay. So it comes out like this. That was a lot. Okay, we're gonna put some on my puff, on the LA Color puff. Usually with these, I like to let's see, use a brush, but I'm gonna do a puff and see if it does anything. I don't know about that. So I know with these meshes, I don't like using because I feel like I don't get anything out. So I'm gonna tap some in here because truly I feel like that the only me know if I. Okay, so comes out blue, which I'm hoping that it's not freaking make my skin blue, but I don't know about this. It's kind of like that reason why I'm kind of staying away from mattifying stuff now is because it kind of actually not that bad. Didn't my skin don't look that dry. Hmm. I don't know. Of course, it does have a little thing, so I'm going to use my big brush to probably just get away the excess. Shave it out. But other than that, looks okay. So I'm definitely going to keep trying this and see and do all of it over. I'm going to have to test it like Lily underneath my eyes and everything. but it comes out blue, so prepare for that. Prepared to have blue. So I'm definitely going to be testing both these out to see which one is better. All right, they're both good. Now, like I said, I've heard a lot of good things about this. Okay, next, let's go ahead and do eyes. But I do have a new eye primer. It is from Essence. So, you guys know, Milani has always been my holy grail. You guys know Milani since the very beginning. So I want to try this one. This is new. It's the Essence Primer Like a Pro Eyeshadow Intensified Long Grain Lasting No Creasy Universal Shade. So let's go ahead and try it. It feels very silky. Like, you know, the Milani one is very like tacky and smooth, but it does have like almost that tacky type of look and feel. This feels like it's very like silicone and smooth, and I don't think I'm gonna like this because of that. Because again, I'll see. I'm not gonna do a lot of okay, feels very. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of shadow, is because I'm gonna use the Essence, but I also want to try this out from Dollar Tree. It's the LA Color Makeup Stick. So I'm just going to put something on my eyes, probably this little peachy one. And we're just going to do this to get some eyeshadow on me. And all that, so. Ooh. So it does have it show up, so. So I'm just going to do a simple, easy eyeshadow look. I'm not going to do that much. Okay, it's making the eyeshadow blend out really well, so that's always a good thing. So, yeah. Okay, so like I said, I'm just gonna try this stick. So this is what it look like. It's called the stick in pink satin. Said you can use it multiple ways. See, with this, I feel like this is a dud. I feel like I like the NYX one a lot better because it just seemed like it works and it comes out more better than this. So I don't know. Definitely gonna have to try that again and see. But I feel like I don't have hardly anything on my eyes now. It's too just like stiff and everything. Like barely see it. So this is probably not gonna work for me, and I'm probably not gonna use it again. But it's like something on my eyes. But so far the eyeshadow is doing a good job. Okay, now I'm just going to do a basic bronzer and all of that. So since we have the cream bronzer, I'm going to do the other bronzer, and I'm just going to use Vista Formula Bar Glow bronzer and blush. So I'm just going to take this right here, just kind of like mix in the middle and do a little bit of blush and bronzer, kind of hype up the bronzer area and everything. So yeah, so basically what I'm doing. And then for blush, take a little bit of blush. And we're just going to use it to do a little blush. Kind of like, again, amp out that blush that we had. Because you can still see it. Like, in a way, you can still see that blush and bronzer. So, I really didn't have to do that much. And of course, we're just going to do the highlight. And then we have a new mascara. And I'm trying to make sure this video ain't that long. So, I'm going to use the Revlon highlight to give me some glow. Before I do that, I do have a new setting spray that I want to use that I got. So, yeah. I mean, so far makeup is looking good. Except for I keep getting hair in it. So, I did get a new setting spray, again, from Essence, the Fix and Last Keep It Perfect with hyaluronic acid. Alcohol-free and all that. So, I like this because it says hyaluronic acid and it'll give me that glow that I really do enjoy. And again, my face don't look that dry. But I think with the powder, it kind of took away that glow that NYX had. But let's do, ooh, very powerful spray. Not as powerful as the top one that I tried. Definitely have to see if it will stay, keep my makeup for a long time. Going out tonight, do laundry. Today to do laundry. So this is basically a good, appropriate laundry face. I'm not doing too much and everything. So, I do like it. It did give me some hydration. So I'm definitely going to keep that and keep testing out and see if it works. And we'll see the primer ESI works too. And then we have mascara. And this is new. This is from, again, the chocolate line that they have, that Essence have. And it's the Wow Link Chocolate Brown Essence Last Without Limit Mascara. Now, I think I had something like this, except it was a little bit deeper, lighter, and it's not exactly was like that deep chocolate. It was more light chocolate. So I really do like it, and the wand, unfortunately, is a little too wobbly, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's small, it's spiky, which I'm scared of spiky wands. Yeah. So. Ooh. I do like a lot of Essence mascaras. They are really, really good. And this one is definitely separating, making my lashes a little bit longer. It's almost like a brown black. So it's not technically like that dark deep brown. It's more the brown black. And I do kind of like this because I feel like that is kind of spreading out my lashes, as you guys can see. So I do like it so far. And again, you guys know I love the Essence ones. Doesn't feel too wet, like it has too much product on it. I'm sure you guys keep going with this, it probably will, but I just like the fact that it just separating away and it made my lashes look long and everything. So I'm really liking this so far. And it really, like I said, not look like that brown, look very like black brown when it looks deeper, but not completely brown. It's kind of like in the middle. So extreme lengthening volume. Yeah, definitely made my eyes length definitely separated. Made my eyes look a little bigger. So yeah. Okay. Last but not least, we have lip products. So let me go take this lip product off. So like I said, we have the NYX Lip IV. And then we have CoverGirl Clean Fresh Blur Lipstick. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use, which one will look good. So this and then the shade Blur the Lines. So this is more like a pinky nude. Then we have this one, which is a little bit deeper. And this is called Honey Blur. So these are supposed to give you guys a nice blurring, look. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do for today, if I'm going out, I'm going to try the lighter one on because I really do want to try the NYX Velvet High Grain Gloss Syrup. And this, I think, will be perfect with the lighter color. So yeah, I think it will add a very good blurring color. And I think it'll look great with my eye look. So, and then I have two lip liners. One is this color, and this is the Iconic London Lip one, I think. Yeah. Why are these breaking? Okay, we'll not use that one because that one broke, and that's a little too, yeah. And then we have this one. I think we're not going to use any because, actually we are. We're going to use this one, and I think we're going to mix the deeper one. So yeah, I'm going to use this liner called Plum, and the other one was called Scarlet. So I'm going to use Plum for the liner. So that's what the line looks like. And then we are going to use the deeper one. And here's that one. So, oh yeah. So as you can see, it does give my lips a little blur. It's very smoothing. It's not like matte. But I do like this look. It's a nice blurring, but it doesn't do fine lines, very smooth, feel very hydrated and all that. So then we're going to use the lip gloss for it. Beautiful. I'm going to check. I'm going to see. I'm going to try the other one because I feel like this is just more for fall and winter. And since we're in spring and summer, yeah. So let me pick a different lip liner because I feel like that I need a different one. So yeah, let's do this one. The Hourglass lip liner in Tempest 3. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay, then we'll do the lightest one. This one is, of course, in Blur the Lines. Again, they feel very soft, very smooth. A lot better. I like that a lot better. Okay, then we'll try the lip gloss on top of this. And I'm just going to do a little dab. Kind of like in the middle. Okay, that works. I like that a lot better. Mm-hmm. I like this a lot better. It's more natural, more go with the eye. So, yeah. So that is everything that I tried when it comes to new things and all that. Like I said, I'll get back to you guys with this all. Definitely be testing a lot of this stuff out and everything. I will do separate testing with the primers and all that. But so far, I'm actually liking my complexion. It's very beautiful, glowy, hydrated. Doesn't look oily, dry, cakey, anything like that. The lip is beautiful, I like the combo. I really do like these. They seem very soft, very smooth. Doesn't really do fine lines. I like the Ivy lip Ivy gloss because it does get pigmented, but feel very smooth and everything and all that. So I like everything so far. I will give like a full review later on in the video, but hope you guys enjoy me testing out new ones. I do have some more I'll be testing out in a later video for part 2 on the things that you guys can see. So yeah, but I really do like my makeup. It looks natural. It looks like I'm not like a nice old everyday going out type of look. Excuse me. So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys later. Till then, bye.